Hello, once again I'm back on my not so old, not so new Lenovo Legion 5 Pro running Garuda Linux Dragonized Gaming Edition, Nvidia graphics on Wayland KDE Plasma 6.6, and today, as always, I'm streaming and recording locally. Streaming today is happening on YouTube Live, unlike more often than not where I'm streaming usually on Kick or sometimes also on Twitch, but mostly on Kick. Anyway, things have been going great. I'm almost done with the PikaOS for Gnome 49.xx guide, literally almost done. So if not later today, when I will upload this video that I'm recording now, most probably then tomorrow for sure, I will let you know about the guide. And let me show you before we continue and before checking out the OBS streaming settings. Well, actually I will not show you the OBS streaming settings because they are like the same thing. I'm using the software encoder X264 both for recording and streaming. However, it's happening on full HD while the display is running on native resolution of 2560 by 1600 at 165 Hz. Streaming is only on 25 FPS. Anyway, let me show you the terminal in order for you to take a look at the information. So here it is, Garuda Linux. As you can see, I have installed a few Flatpak applications. KDE Plasma 6.6 on Wayland, and of course the system is the Legion 5 Pro, as I said before, AMD edition, AMD Ryzen 7 5800H. Nvidia graphics is GeForce RTX 3070 Mobile or Max-Q if you prefer. And of course, as I said, running at 2560 by 1600 at 165 Hz. And let me show you the system's reporting for this, about this system. Garuda Linux, KDE Plasma 6.6 and so on. You can pause the stream or later on the YouTube video and check out the information both on the terminal and on the GUI. Anyway, I'll just hide this as well. What is happening at the moment is I have various apps loaded. I have put my desktop to change randomly wallpapers every minute, and those wallpapers, most of them are 2K resolution to 4K resolution, and it's about 700 images of mine and about, I think, 50 or so from the operating system, from Garuda Linux. Anyway, here it is, basically the expose, and as you can notice, I have installed in Virtual Manager PikaOS 4 Gnome, and I will show you basically what will happen when I will give you the guide, how the things will be looking inside your environment if you will follow, of course, my guide. Else it will be on your own likeness. Anyway, let me check out this one. Okay, now they are squared, line up properly, and this is the default look of the applications, and almost everything in the system, including Flatpaks, like for example Parabolic, and for example other apps like GIMP will be utilizing the theme and the dark colors. Almost every single application will be respecting the settings that I will show you on the guide. And after all said and done, there are like couple applications that will not be adhering to to not your my guide settings, that if you will copy, only couple apps will be stubborn, like for example Kdenlive, which of course I had progress, so to speak, with it. You can see that the icons and everything are fine, no problem with this, but as you can see on the title bar, for example, all the colors are nothing like to do with the theme and the settings that I have predefined, except maybe the dark colors. One application is this one that is stubborn and refuses to adhere to my settings, and the other, it was not GIMP, how do you call it, OBS, right, yeah, it was the OBS. So basically these two apps have been stubborn, and I tried to be as careful with them, tried few tricks. They could follow the theme as far as the title bar and the window decorations go, but otherwise mostly they will ignore the rest of my settings. And there are ways to go about it, for example installing Phantom engine, but I didn't want to do this as well. But anyway, if someone prefers to do that, then no problem, you install the Phantom engine, and then you can find the same theme that I will give you, sweet dark V40. You can find more or less the same thing, that it's compatible with Phantom engine. You will have no problems, or almost no problems with it. But yeah, that's not for me, and I had rather not put you to that trouble. Anyway, as you can see, the virtual machine works just fine, extensions, everything, it's like no problem at all. And this is exactly why I have managed, because I said to you that I don't have the time to complete the guide, but I thought to myself, okay, if you have the time, install the PikaOS inside the virtual machine, and then fix that, and then copy the settings from that to your guide. And this is what I did actually, and as you can see, extensions and everything, and desktop wallpaper is changing and everything, no problem at all. Anyway, I'll shut down now the virtual machine. Power off, yes please. And the performance in Garuda Linux, it's quite nice in my opinion, as far as the virtual machine goes. I didn't try to utilize the OpenGL and the 3D acceleration. I didn't have enough time for it. And another progress as far as Garuda concerned that I had, it was to remove the Nextcloud that it was poking me again and again when I was opening, for example, GIMP. It will come on my face and ask me like I don't want to use the word, but anyway, it was asking me always to log on or create an account or something. I just uninstalled Nextcloud because I don't have an account, or I'm not planning to utilize that technology anytime soon. Anyway, and one other thing that I managed is, for example, when I was trying to export something in GIMP or in some other applications, this window was like absolutely white. It was like bang on my face, from dark colors going to white colors. It was no go. In my mind, certainly no go. So I had to fix this, and here we are, no problem whatsoever. Of course, all these things I will put them in the guide as well, but in general I didn't have that much time to take care of Garuda, and as I said, I already fixed this and the Flatpak applications, and of course the virtual manager, which all these things took time, plus whatever else I was doing in my real life. And yeah, let me show you this thing. When I tried to update the system, this is something that I didn't know, but it's right there, and also I will show you in the GUI as well the same warning. Basically, I have installed Discover for KDE and Gnome Software Center, but the system clearly says that we should not be using those software centers for software, because they may damage the Garuda installation, and actually the update of Garuda proposes you to remove it, and even says how to do this, and learn more about this by reading something online. Okay, I will not do this update now. I'm not here for this, for updating the system, I mean. Okay, I will show you from the GUI then. Let me take this away. When you will launch Discover, for example, oh, I started Discord, yeah, my bad, sorry. I will just ignore this. I will launch Discover. So yeah, as you can see here in the orange and white, orange background and white letters, it clearly says that we should not be using Discover or Gnome for installing software besides Flatpaks. So Flatpaks are safe, not so much anything else, just so you know. I don't care about Discord at the moment, sorry. I'll take care of it at some other point. But yeah, here it is, this text up here. So you can use Discover, for example, for Flatpaks, snaps and add-ons, but nothing else. And also you see this thing in the terminal as well when you update the system. It clearly states the same thing and gives you a link to read more information about it. So yeah, what else? I think this is it mostly. Yeah, the other issue that I have, the only way to easily remove it, when I use this one, for example, here it is, this error, remote control, an application is asking for special privileges. This one I can click approve and then eventually it will come up again. I think the only way to remove this is to actually make the system less secure. I have to click, for example, control of pointer and keyboard here, or listening for mouse buttons here, or maybe always allowed, maybe all three of them, I'm not sure. But this is what I suspect from what I read online that I need to do. Of course I will not do that. It's not like this will be my main machine, and this is why I said to myself, don't bother to read anymore, don't bother to experiment anymore. You have the system going on, let's keep on going, create the guide and be gone to the next distribution that you want to show to the world, and of course experience yourself, which we'll see which one is going to be. Most probably it's going to be Nubara, because literally I did a coin toss between Nubara and PikaOS, and PikaOS won a few weeks ago. Anyway, Garuda Linux Dragonized Edition, I love it. Of course I have noticed a few issues here and there, minor issues. I said this yesterday and the first day as well. For example, at some points when you try to access the graphics, you may see few artifacts, so to speak. I'm not sure how to reproduce this now to show you, but sometimes, for example, some translucency, some opacity, something, it's like they're poking you in the eye, but it's usually for a split second or maybe a second. And one other thing that I noticed, maybe that's related to software encoding as well from OBS, I'm not sure about it. I see some artifacts on the stream, like when I minimize a window or when I move something, I see an artifact as well. But yeah, I think this is it for today. It's quite a nice third look into Garuda Linux. Highly recommended so far, especially if you like, how can I say this? Crazy colors, let's just call it crazy colors, like not boring colors, if you like to say it like this. Certainly I prefer it. Like I have said this many times already, literally I feel like the people behind this version of Garuda Linux are like my soulmates or something. Anyway, I forgot to mention yesterday and today, and maybe certainly yesterday and today, that Garuda Linux is based on Arch Linux, and it tries to make things easier for the end user, regardless if you are doing work or gaming with the system. And I said this, but I never saw it. The system comes installed with plenty of gaming stuff, but I never showed you this. It's like all these things pre-installed with the system. I think I installed only XIV launcher, but everything else, as you can see here, it was pre-installed with the system. And yeah, now that I remember this, I have also installed XIV launcher and Final Fantasy XIV, but we will take a look at the next, or the if not tomorrow, on the next stream/recording, maybe the day after tomorrow, I will try to utilize hardware encoder of the system and play the game and stream the game and record the game at the same time, and see how that will go. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for everything. See you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you.